Okay, so basically whole lot of Reddit dropping in maybe 4 days right now. 3 when I dropped this video, maybe 2. Shit. So apparently it's supposed to have 7 features. On the contrary, oh yeah, Cardi's not good. It's just gonna be carried by features. Really, I think in all honesty, the album's gonna be good. I mean, Die Lit had like what 12 features. 2 weren't even on Die Lit, but apparently got leaked. 2 are with Pierre, I believe. And the thing is, with albums like these that like we have to wait years for, they end up mid, or people consider them mid because of the fact that it took so long for this album to drop in. I mean, the hype behind this album has been 3 years running, so we got to get a really good album. And for people to shit on it, to be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be carried by features, is honestly sad. Like, I mean, we kind of got a whole lot of Red V1, V2, and V3 that all leaked. So I mean, if they're all good and we all bump those constantly, I mean, I don't think the latest version is gonna be mid. Especially the fact that we have Kanye West, Travis Scott, Kid Cudi, probably some more, honestly. So I don't understand why people are just shitting on it right about now. I mean, apparently Drake is supposed to drop an album that same day too. Or, I mean, we don't know. But in all reality, I mean, I don't think it's gonna drop. Like, it may not, it may drop. I mean, who knows at this point, really? Because usually Cardi will do this type of shit and then it'll be like, I'm trying to drop my shit in the next 60 days. And then we never got it. I mean, Kanye is the same with this kind of shit. I mean, with Yandi, we eventually got Jesus is King. But, I mean, at least we got the album itself. I mean, Travis Scott and Utopia. I mean, A$AP Rocky hasn't dropped the album since 2018. So who really knows if it's gonna drop? I mean, because rappers will take, like, hella long to drop an album and we'll think it's fire. I mean, Testing by A$AP Rocky that came out in 2018 was fire. And then, I mean, we don't really know what A$AP's gonna drop after. So who really knows? A$AP Mob as a whole takes a long time with their albums. I mean, Cardi does that, Uzi will do that, but they all come out really good. I mean, Tyler the Creator came out with album. I wouldn't really say that he's A$AP Mob specifically or affiliated, but he knows them, so I'm gonna consider him as A$AP Mob. So I mean, I have a feeling that's gonna be a really good album that everyone should have high hopes for it. I mean, but I wouldn't say that if he doesn't drop, don't really get mad, because he never really said it himself. But I mean, it's really been hinted heavily for the past couple weeks, especially after he said he turned his album in and shit like that. We had the snippet with Kanye West. I mean, I have really high hopes for this album. I think it's gonna be really good. I don't think it's gonna be carried by features. I mean, he basically just summoned the entire Avengers for this fucking album.
We all the killers, all the bad bitches wanna get us, and the model bitches done dinner. Big blunt taste Skittles. You're a little boy, yeah, you little. On the side where the bros at. Get my back in.